no borders. Don't say that. It's gone so quickly. I actually can't believe we're on day 15 already. And this time tomorrow, it will all be over.
It will. Let's enjoy it while we can with a mixture of boxing, diving, cycling, more of that Mad Madison.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget track and field and modern pentathlon. Here's what's coming up. Now, you have to go back to 1956 since GB produced a flyweight Olympic champion. The incredible Terry Spinks was born and brought up just around the corner from me in the East End of London. Today, it was the turn of Birmingham boxer Galal Yafai. He is the man, and let's head right now to Birmingham City. Thanks for joining us. Cal, I want to start with you because you said when he landed that Gamal that he found himself like he was a novice. Does that change now? Do you look at him differently? Okay, how do you feel? Because when they were little growing up, was it hard to separate them all? Were they play fighting? You were tearing your hair out. How do you feel when you were watching him today? How proud he was working in a car factory. Does this show that there is a way, there's things possible? He's an Olympic gold. Now, GB have one more chance of crowning another Olympic boxing champion. Set your alarm for 6:45 now because he just looked so calm and composed out there today.
Yeah, I felt like at some points I needed to be...
Record-breaking dive here from the diver that eventually ended up... Record-breaking dive here from the diver that eventually ended up... Thank you so much, Chris.
No, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. I know you said you were getting emotional. You don't know what to do now.
It's hard. I'm going to have to kind of come down off of this.
Thank you. We appreciate you. And what a great Games, topped off by a brilliant individual performance by Tom Daley. And here with more Olympians doing it on their own is Paddy.
That is the most amazing story, isn't it?
And I think that's what's so special about the Olympics. You hear these incredible stories and what the athletes have to overcome to go and achieve. It's incredible. Do you know who else has got an amazing story? I want Nihal's playlist. That's what I want. But your wish was granted.
Exactly, and I'm going to tell you a fascinating fact because karate originated on the Japanese island of Okinawa. And sadly, as Nihal said, that's its first appearance at the Olympics. It's also, for the moment, its last. It's not on the cards for either Paris or Los Angeles. So those champions from Egypt and Iran, and by the way, that's Egypt's first female Olympic champion ever in any sport, they could be, that's it, you know, one and only Olympic champions. Unless it comes back in again, maybe for Brisbane.
OK, but you know what they do say? Once an Olympian, always an Olympian. Here's what's still to come.
After a perfectly executed tactical race yesterday from Laura Kenny and Katie Archibald to take gold in the first ever women's Madison, today was the turn of the men. Ethan Hayter and Omnium gold medalist Matt Walls going for Great Britain.
We all have bags under our eyes from the 2 weeks, but it is worth it. I've come over this side now because it's time to get warmed up. To the track and field, we've got 3 men going in the final of the 1,500 metres. I mean, we had to dig around in the archives a little to see when that happened last. Over the course of the last 2 weeks to see new characters emerge and shine, and lots of other stars have also been on show today. So let's get all the rest of the track and field action with Jeanette. Important your recovery is for you need to go again, but a lot of team finals today also. Here's Paddy with a Gold Rush roundup.
That's fantastic. Don't you just love the variety of the Olympics?
I love it. And I know karate is now up there with your favourites as well. But before we go, a recap of all the headlines from day 15.
Shall we find out who has been boxing clever?
Or who's been making heavy weather? It's
Konnichiwa.
And Kenichi. Nah.
Oh, our last chance to hand out gold medals to our little mini Olympians at home. But
I was just practising mine right there. But that was the last ones. Thank you for sending them in. And actually, if you like your football and want to see more Brazil v Spain in that gold medal match, there's going to be that on Olympic Extra.
Along with the artistic swimming and the baseball final as well. JJ.